Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dokkanic here, and today is just going to be a quick news update about things to come this week on the global side of Dokkan Battle. With that being said, guys, I'm doing a mixture of the in-game information and news and a Reddit post that was posted up by Zenhal. So new cards, as you probably are aware, we have the Super Strike Tien Agility card that's coming out, at least a Dokkan version of him. So his Super Strike card gets a Dokkan Awakening, and I recommend going for this card, or at least going for the Dokkanic at SA15. He's going to be useful to go up against LR Frieza. They'll go over the card really quick. The basic card, if you're not aware, Agility type HP and attack plus 30%. Causes huge damage to the enemy. His passive skill, rare chance of stunning all enemies. And he has, a couple of links, nothing really too major. You won't be using Dodon Ray. So it's Z Fighters, Crane School, Dodon Ray, Rival Duo, Soul vs. Soul, Golden Z Fighter, and Supreme Power. They're not that great of links, but, he's still viable just because he's an agility unit, and the Strength Frieza when you go up against him is a Strength type. Let's go into his Dokkan form real quick. His new leader skill is Agility, HP, and Attack plus 50%. So if you're wondering, he actually makes a pretty viable leader, or demi-leader, if you will. He is a free card to grind out, and he has that leader skill of Agility, HP, and Attack plus 50%. Yeah, he's missing the defense, but if he had defense and it was 50%, it wouldn't be that great of a buff. Defense is such an underutilized metric in the game. But his super attack gets upgraded to Extreme, so you'll have an SA15 Extreme. His passive skill, Thirst for Battle, medium chance of stunning all enemies. Still, that stun isn't that great, but, hey, he has that ability, so it will be going off every once in a while when you're grinding out that LR Frieza event. And in terms of his link skills, he gets a Super Strike attack plus 20% added on. So it's the extreme damage, and he has a Super Strike of attack plus 20%. And when you get his Super Attack up to level 15, he gets a 20% attack boost to the Super Attack level. Again, he's not an amazing card, but he's going to be viable on that LR Frieza team. So just make sure you grind out for him. So that leader skill is actually pretty viable. I know when I went over on the LR Goku event, I used the King Cold. Oh no, sorry, not King Cold. The Chilled as one of my leaders, and then I used King Cold as a secondary leader. So Chilled's leader skill is Intelligence and Physical type HP and Attack plus 30%. So that was an HP and Attack buff of 30%, and then I used King Cold, which was a key buff to those types. Running both of them gave me a little bit of key and gave me a little bit of HP and attack buff, so that way I didn't die right away. And I just made up for it by using the Fruit of the Tree of Might. So if you do the same in theory, if you do the same, it will help the longevity of your character and give him a small attack buff. I know I was watching videos online on YouTube of other YouTubers using a double LR Goku lead. Now that's perfectly viable. Go right ahead with that. That's a pretty good way to go about it. I was saying this is more of if you don't have LR Goku, this is a way for you to go. I'm going to try both using the agility, a full agility team using maybe the Piccolo or the Vegeta as a leader. And I'm going to try one with Goku, and I'm going to do one with Tien. I'm going to try each one, see which one yields the quickest results. I'll probably post a video for each one. But I don't want to get too caught up on that. The next part of the news is the following releases are coming out on 5/17. Now, this is directly from Zenhal's post. 5/17, we're getting the Strength, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, or the Super Saiyan Blue Goku. We're getting the Technique, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and we're getting Physical and Strength Super Saiyan Future Trunks. Now, I want to do a full in-depth review of these cards later on in the week. If you want to go, stay tuned for that. Personally, I just want to give a quick synopsis on this. I don't think that they're all that great. The Strength Goku is viable because he has attack plus 80%, and he makes a good linking buddy with that Vegeta, especially when now that he has that Dokkan Awakening. They hit off a lot of each other's links. His passive skill is attack plus 80%, so he's pretty useful when you have him, maxed out. But the strength teams are so OP at this point, until the Super Saiyan 4 Goku comes out, I wouldn't see really running him on a team, just because you won't have a real use for him on an Omega Shenron team at this point, at least in my opinion, if you have all the OP units. The Technique Vegeta, I'm really not a fan of him at all. I love Vegeta as a character, but in terms of this card, his leader skill is underrated. HP attack and defense is a small buff, and his passive skill is nothing really amazing. He's a good linking character, though, with that Nuker Goku, but again, that Nuker Goku is only viable on the World Tournament, in my opinion. So unless you're going for the old Dokkan events where you could actually use a nuking technique, it's not really worth it. The physical Trunks, in my opinion, leader skill is horrible. I like his super attack because it buffs other your allies, and his attack and defense and his passive skill is pretty useful for your allies as well. So he's pretty viable, that physical one anyway. And then you have the other strength character for Super Saiyan Trunks. Leader skill is kind of horrible. He does extreme damage to the enemy, and that's a horrible passive. So, in my opinion, the only two good characters are the physical Trunks because he's a good buff support unit, and that's Strength Goku, Strength God Goku Blue. But yeah, that's that. The next part of the news is Monster Carrot coming out, the Monster Carrot event. And with that, we're getting the Intelligence World Tournament Bulma Rebirth and the Technique World Tournament Bulma Rebirth. Monster Carrot is not that great of a card, in my opinion anyway. He's cool to have. I mean, I remember watching the original Dragon Ball series when I saw this coming out on JP. I was like, oh shit, that's pretty damn cool. Extreme damage, rare chance to stun the enemy. He's pretty much supposed to be a stunner unit. He's intelligence. He won't be bad if you're trying to run a full stunner team, so go for him. The Intelligence Bulma, the Bulma Youth, is another intelligence stunning unit, so she's decent, I guess. And then the Technique Bunny Bulma, seal super attacks, so she's a pretty good sealer if you don't have that tech Bardock. But yeah, I'll be doing an in-depth review of all of these cards later on, so stay tuned for that. The Dragon Ball Super Future Trunks Saga is coming. That's part of the 517 release that I had just told you about. The 517 release being the Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta, and the Super Saiyan Future Trunkses. Just make sure you grind out that Tien. Tien's going to be a very viable character on that Frieza event. So, but outside of that, you all should have been able to log in today. And if you were lucky enough to claim your World Tournament rewards before they pulled them away to redistribute them, well, you just got your second set today. I know I did, and I'm pretty happy that they did both of the local and the global. So I'll tell you right now, I got my Gohan. He has all dupe paths currently unlocked, so I'm pretty damn happy about that. And I got because I came in first place in my local ranking, I got my LR Piccolo, all 4 dupe paths unlocked, and I have my main one. He is currently at SA10 with all dupe paths unlocked, so I'm going to be doing a video on awakening him to LR. And then I also have the additional card, which I'm going to be training up all the other Piccolos that I've been saving to get him to super attack him and awaken him to an LR, because now I have the medals that you need in order to awaken him. I have enough to awaken the 2 LR Piccolos, and I have enough to awaken that Bardock once I, actually get him to super attack 10. But I'll go ahead, stay tuned for those videos. I'll be releasing them at some point throughout the week. It's Monday, and if you're not aware, my Sunday to Monday schedule, I don't have enough time to create a lot of content. I just want to get the news out there for you guys today. Let me know, did you guys get the double rewards? Because I'm freaking stoked that I did. I'm set now. I'm glad I don't have to worry about grinding on the World Tournament, because a lot of the cards in the future, I think there's only like 1 or 2 that are actually viable. I'll go over them as they come out. But, yep, thank you. Appreciate you taking the time to stop by and watch the video today. Let me know in the comments below if you got your double rewards, and do me a favor and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you. You all have a great day.